Hey Andrew, after watching the video on your two-hand pinch, your setup tends to go, I mean except for your foot position is better, you set up and go, and that's not how I do it at all, how I approach it at all, nor is it how like a lot of the top guys approach it if you watch. Since the thumb is your weakest, I'm only going to use my right hand here so you can see better. I get where I want it, and as you can, if you look, I've got my ring and pinky in middle, and I'm actually pulling my hand across like that. And it's not straight across in line with the axis of the device, it's actually about 30 degrees that way. So I set and pull across and get my index finger in, and then I put my other fingers down. So the first part is setting up tension to stretch through the middle of the palm as hard as possible. And then once you have your thumb where you want it, and it's entirely about the thumb, then you place your index finger and reach down with the rest of them. Now once I do that, I actually, if you can see there, when I'm ready to squeeze, I hook my thumb a little bit more, but I can't, that's flexing, and nothing is moving, because my thumb and everything through the middle of my palm is stretched as far as it will go before I begin. So if I was to do this two-handed, I would set my thumbs, that's good, drag across, get my index, and you can see there I do it twice actually. So I set, I'm stretching, set my index, set, and then pull again. And right now, there's about as much tension in my hands as I could take. I can't move anymore to begin with. So you want to get that self maxed out. This is, and I watched your axle video as well, here now. So for your axle again, when you're ready to go, you just go down and grab it. And it's very similar to the two-hand pinch. You're actually pushing your hand around the bar. Think like a suction cup. How when you push it in, and then it flexes back, and that's what holds. So you want to get yourself buried. And it's not as deep as you can, but as securely as you can, because it's a little bit fiddly. So I think if you work on that with setting your thumb and stretching and setting, that you'll be much more secure from the beginning, and I think you'll see an immediate improvement. It's something that you need to start doing even on your lightest sets to get in the habit, like with powerlifting, how they talk about how you should pull, move the bar as explosively as possible, even when it's just the bar. You want to set each weight as much as possible like it's a max effort, so that you develop those habits, so that when you're getting psyched up, you're distracted, but it won't matter because it's such an automatic reflex for you to set up strongly. Also, and it was a little bit hard to see because you didn't have your empty or very, very light sets in there, you want to twist like that. When I do my lighter sets and I lift them, the device actually comes up at like that much of an angle because I'm torquing the wrist so hard. Because again, that puts more of the load into the hands and takes it off of the thumb, which is always your weakest point.